I've seen some pretty dirty things in my lifetime, but this is definitely up there, man. I would say this is like top one or two. I've never seen anything like this. Fucking trash river, just flowing like nothing, man. Sometimes when I go back to my village in India, like it's dirty, man. Like I said, my cousins don't care. They just throw trash everywhere. That's just part of how they grew up. They just don't see it as a problem. Like there's, no trash, there's no public trash cans. You just kind of throw it everywhere. And everybody here apparently in this town just threw every single item of trash just into this thing. They just said, nope, we don't care. Anytime we get some sort of item, we're just gonna dump it in here. Any sort of chair, they're like, oh, dude, the chair broke. Yeah, just toss it in there, dude. Well, what about this plant? Toss it in there, dude. Hey, my shirt doesn't fit anymore. Just toss it in there, dude. Well, what about the belt buckle on my belt broke. Toss it in there, dude. And somebody's like, man, we gotta stop, dude. We gotta stop tossing everything in there. Like if the plaster in his house breaks, he's like, toss it in there, man. And there's even stuff that's like new. Somebody's like, oh no, dude, this is still new, man. I don't know what to do with this notebook. You want it? And some guy's like, yeah, dude, I'll take this notebook. And he takes it, and then he just tosses it in there. And the guy's like, dude, why'd you toss it in there? Look, man, any item that gets exchanged in this village between hands has to get tossed in trash river. That's it. That's just the way it is. Unless it's being currently used at the moment. If it's not, it's going in the river. Somebody's like, dude, why, dude? Like, what the fuck? They're like, look, we just don't have room for everything. We don't have room for everything outside of trash river, so everything just has to be inside trash river. And that's just the way everything works, dude. So somebody's like, all right, man. So everything, dude. What about like my half-filled like shampoo bottles and all that stuff? And dude, look, don't even bother finishing them. Just toss it in trash river and just get a new one. And if you don't use that, the new one in a couple days, that's going in trash river too. Jeez, man, we got to do something about this because trash river is gonna get full. We're not gonna do anything about this, okay? Because the river has a life of its own. It's gonna keep pushing. It's gonna keep pushing through. It keeps pushing everything through. Look at that. Look, the river's almost got like a heartbeat, dude. You know, like look, that Tide bottle is like the heart. It's like this red thing. It's like pumping. It's like full of sewage water. Toot 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 toot. Trash river's alive. It's just like just yearning to eat. It's just like rolling through, like ravaging this town, and it just wants to be fed, man. So you got to toss everything in there, dude. As it passes each of these houses, they like toss in an offering. Like they just toss in anything they could see, dude. Just toss in that cardboard box. Toss it in.